there. My name's John McCarthy. It is my great, distinct pleasure to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now. Look, I don't know how I got invited to this party, but I'm not asking any questions. We are at the Old Course here at St. Andrews, Scotland. Okay, let's get going. Yeah, we'll have that. All right, next up. Oh, dear gracious. You just tattooed that one. Okay, here's Rose Zhang on the tee. Let's see what she does. Okay, I'll accept that. Here we go. Let's let this one go. And the fairway does tilt away from us. A bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Nicely struck. Second shot here on the first. Yep, that's going to do. Oh, is this going to go? Good shot. Okay, second shot here on the first. Setting up for our third shot. And to save par. Right by. Just a little 3-footer left for this one. Starting your round out on the right foot today. Under par. Let's keep that going. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. Okay, bogey putt coming up. All right, second hole, par 4. Let's go. And let's see if this one will run. You caught the downslope. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Come on, ball. Hold on to the fairway for us. All right, unfortunately, that wouldn't stay in the fairway for you. We're in the first cut. Okay, you're up next. We'll get it back. Next on the tee is Rose Zhang. Caught the downslope. Let's see how many more yards you get out of this one. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. setting up around 130 yards. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. That should do nicely. Second shot here on hole number 2. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Setting up here on the first cut. You'll be all right there. Oh, could it be? And that'll work for your birdie. Chipping it on in there. Well done. And from 23 feet away. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looking good so far. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work. This putt is about 14 feet. Ooh, that drops, and that's your second birdie in a row. Okay, here's a 5-footer. We'll need a little more pace on that one. And a solid hole, tapping in for par. All right, here's the tap. Okay, 2 under par is a score to beat out there today. Let's see what happens here on the third hole. Okay, next on the tee. That was a good one. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. Oh my goodness, we got a big hitter here. Okay, let's see what Rose Zhang does off the tee. And this one's from around 75 yards out. Second shot on the third. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. Safe approach. Nice. Okay, third shot. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. This one's going pretty hard left to right. And for your par. Oh, that one zipped right by, didn't it? This one's about 21 feet to the cup. And not a bad effort from where you were. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. So far, so good. Continuing to be good. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Now this from 13 feet. This one should start off straight, but then it does look like it turns to the left. No, it didn't quite get there, did it? Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. Good stroke. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. And after that one, it is 3 under for the top score in the group. And this hole is a long par 4 hole. All right, we'll take that. All right, and next up. Oh my goodness, you pounded that drive. And here is Rose Zhang. Oh, she's coming in nice to the fairway, I think. Oh my, safe to say you got all of that one. Okay, let's smash this one out there. And it looks like that fairway has a bit of a down slope out there in the landing area. Could get some extra yards. Smart shot. This is about 160 to the pin. That's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Here's your second shot on the 4th. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. This one's about 145 yards away. Hopefully this one sticks nice for us. Okay, second shot here on the 4th. Okay, we're on the green. Oof, it almost went down. Nice chip, fantastic. 4 under par if you can sink this right here. That's well done from there. Maybe we'll get the next one to go. 10 feet to the cup. And yeah, I'm having that. That's a nice one. And here we go. Par putt coming up. And with this putt, you can save par. Good luck. This one's a 3-foot putt. Oh, I guess we're just gonna have to roll with the bogey here. And it is 2 under for our leader at the moment. All right, 5th hole, par 5. Let's do it. Oh my, that was a vulgar display of power on that drive. Looks like he caught the downslope. This could run out. Oh yeah, I'll approve that. And up next. Well, I hope this one holds on to the fairway. And I'm okay with that. We just barely snuck into this first cut. This one needs to hold on to the fairway. Unlucky. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. I think this one will play. And just in a light rough at the moment. Nice. Amazing shot from a lackluster lie, that's for sure. All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. All right, I think he caught a little too much of this one from the rough. This one's about 175 to the pin. And you want this one to stick nice on that green. Bit of a down slope where we want to land this. Here's our second shot on the 5th. Okay, this is a doozy. This is not for the faint of heart, this putt. Hopefully you can get this close. A little too hard. And this putt is very, very long. Just do what you can. See if we can get this close maybe. All right, we're getting there. Well done. All right, here we go. This is your chance for the eagle. And this one's going a bit to the right. This one's 20 feet out. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Here's what you're looking at for birdie. But I think it's breaking to the left. setting up a 5-foot putt here. And this is for your par. I could have used a little bit more power, I think. Oh, just missed that birdie. A little awkward on this one. 3 putting for par, but par's a-okay. All right, a little tap putt here. And nice putt. Let's move on. And just a tap in here. And the leader now sitting at 2 under par. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. Good stuff. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Good shot. Okay, next on the tee. Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway. Great drive. That was some power. And Rose Zhang is up. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Someone's gonna need to bite. And as it turns out, you're just gonna drop it on the green. So good stuff. And here's our second shot on the 6th. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. Well, that'll do for now. If this drops, you can go down to 3 over. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. Here's a 17-foot putt. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. A little bit too firm on that one. Here's a putt from 17 feet out. This one's going up the hill and to the left. Ooh. Okay, let's slide this one on in there for our par. Not enough muscle into that one. No bit too much power into that putt. This one's for par. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. Oh man, you gotta be sinking those putts, my friend. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. Oh, there's almost nothing left of this one. All right, give this one a little tap. And after that one, looks like 2 under is the score to beat. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the 7th. Well, that's too bad. And here we go. You're up next. And next on the tee. Now Rose Zhang is up. This is out of the second cut here. That's safe. Second shot here on the 7th. Oh, come on now. Is this going to drop? Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Well, that's too bad. And this is your third shot. All right, out of the bunker. We got a long putt ahead of us, but we're not in the sand anymore. It's all good. And this one is for the birdie. So a bit of an S break here. It goes right and then it goes left. Let's see what you can do. And this one's from 28 feet. Well done from there. Maybe next one will drop. This could take you down to 4 over par. Oh my goodness, you almost pulled it. We're in the green side rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. Ooh, that chip almost went. Okay, we're in the green side rough. Let's get out of here. Oh, just missed that chip. This one is safe par. Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's braking a little to the right. Ten feet to go. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Just missing the birdie. This one's just a 3-footer. I believe this is for your par. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. And there we go. And after that one, the score to beat is 1 under par. And this is a short par 4 we're teeing off on now. Might be able to make a move. Oh my, you caught that one. Look at it go. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Ooh, watch this one run now. Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, next, let's see what you got. Look at you go. Putting for eagle here now on this par 4. Looking forward to see what you do here. Landing area slopes away from us. Might be able to get some extra yards. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. Here's our second shot on the 9th. Ah, just right by the hole. Oh, this one could drop. Amazing. And that needs one more look, I think. Let's cue the replay. Sink this and you're down to 2 under. And well done. You got most of the way there. All right, and you have left yourself an extremely long putt. Best of luck. This would be nice to get for birdie. Oh no, it's right by the hole. And this putt's around 7 feet. Just a little bit aggressive there. Great work grabbing the birdie on this hole after bogeying the last. That's some serious resilience. All right, 3 feet to the cup. Okay, we're moving. We're moving to the next. All right, in there for a 3-putt par. And the score to beat, -3 at the moment. Okay, we get to start the back 9 with a par 4. Nicely done. Okay, next on the tee. That was good. And now Rose Zhang on the tee. Look at this, just caught it. Here we go, next on the tee. Nice. This shot's about 80 yards out. Good job. We're on the green. And second shot on the 10th coming up. That was good stuff. We're on the green with that one. Well done. Nice. That was the club. And this would be nice to sink, be down to even par after that. We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Oh. Looks like we could have a birdie on this hole. This one might move a little bit left to right, just a little bit though. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. Okay, now this from 11 feet. And it looks like this one's just a little bit left to right. Almost. Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. That's in there. It's your fourth birdie of the day. And the putt goes down. All right, moving forward. Good stuff. And it's 4 under for the current leader. Okay, nice little par 3 here on the 11th. Nicely done, well judged. And next. And that approach was a bit wayward. Okay, you're up. Okay, second shot on the 11th. Okay, here's our third shot. Good shot. Second shot here on the 11th. Oh, the chip goes right by there. Good job getting back in the fairway, taking yourself out of harm's way. Sitting in the greenside rough. Let's go. This one's 8 feet. Oh, that was close. And for the bogey. Now you've got a 7-foot putt. Now just not enough mustard on that one. Okay, this one is for the par. Ooh. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. All right, give this a tap. And the leader is sitting at -3 right now. Hole number 12 coming at you. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. Okay, full send. Let's go. Wow, he just pummeled that poor little ball. And driving the old green, putting for eagle. Nothing wrong with that. All right, you're next. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that flop. Okay, Rosang on the tee. That'll work. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. All right, second shot on the 12th. Five under if you sink this putt. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Okay, I know you can do it. I know it's not the easiest putt in the world, but I've got confidence in you. Ooh, flying by the hole. This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if you can help it get there. And from 38 feet. Ooh, right. All right, good luck here. This one's for bogey. Okay, here we go. Long putt ahead of you, but I've got faith. It's definitely, yeah, I stopped counting around 45 feet or so. Just a little too much pace on that one. Quite the view from here, way out on the green. Good luck. This putt's moving to the left, up the hill. Oh. And for quad bogey. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. Okay, it's slightly painful. Let's try to get this to drop. All right, good effort from there. This putt's about 14 feet out. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Oh, it was a good stroke. Almost had the birdie. Setting up a 12-foot putt here. Oh, sliding down. Sinking this will take you to 4 under. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Just 3 feet left. And that'll do. And the only thing left to do is sink this putt and get your par. All right, not much left here. All right, here we go. Give a tap and we'll head on to the next. 3 under is the top score of the group. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Ooh, this could be a little troublesome. Needs to hold on to that fairway. Oh, barely into that first cut there. Couldn't hold on to the fairway. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. All right, you're up. Let's see what you can do. That drive's looking decent here. Okay, Roseng on the tee. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. And that'll do. Grab your putter. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And if you're not careful, this approach could get away from you. A bit of a down slope there. Oh yeah, that was a tidy little shot. Well done. And just in the first cut on this one. Well, that'll work on the green, won't it? You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Good luck with this. Way out here. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Just a little too much power. Okay, best of luck with this one. 16-footer. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Well, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. You could get down to even par after this putt if you want. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, that was almost in. 9 feet to go. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. Bit long on that one. A bit too much power into that putt. Okay, let's take a look at this next hole now. All right, we've got this for bogey. All right, let's head to the next. Okay, just a few more inches to go. Good job. Okay, after that one, the score to beat is 2 under. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a down slope in the landing area. That was well played. And next. Oh, man, really got a hold of that. Well, let's see what you got. Oh, my goodness, just smashed that one. And here is Rose Zhang. And having that. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Putting for eagle here on this one. Whew, good stuff. Nicely done. And here's shot number 2 on hole number 14. Oh my, you almost got that. Oh, man, this might actually go down. And that's a tidy little pitch shot. Look at the touch on you. Nicely done. Good job with that chip shot. Okay, 37 feet from the cup. All right, way closer than you were. Not a bad effort there. And here you go, birdie putt coming up here. This putt's going uphill and to the right. Oh. 6 feet to the cup. Oh, that would have been good to have that one drop. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. And the top score in this group is currently -3. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. Okay, next. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, give this a rip. It was tidy. Next on the tee is Rozang. You absolutely demolished that drive. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway on this one. And just sneaking into the first cut of rough. All right, this shot's around 165 yards from the pin. Don't want to go too far on this one. The green slopes away from us around that pin. Hopefully this one will stick. And in the end, I may have overblown things. You ended up on the green. Nice approach. Okay, from the rough. Decent approach there. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Great job on that approach. Okay, sinking this will take you down to 4 under par. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Well, this has my attention. Still going good. Oh, and it doesn't go down. "20 feet to the hole from here. This one's looking decent. Continuing. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And this one's for bird. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Going towards that hole. Nicely done. Dropping it in there for the bird. Good stuff. Here's a 7-foot putt. Just a tap. That'll work. Tapping in for par. And after that one, it is 3 under for the top score in the group. And now on to the par 4 16th. Good one. Okay, let's see what you do here. Okay, let's see what Rose Zhang does off the tee. Well done. And up next. Nice shot. And setting up about 105 yards to the pin. Nice shot. Another green in regulation. Yeah, you'll take that. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Maybe a little too strong on this. And it turns out I may have been wrong. You're on the green. A little bit of putting left to do, but nothing too bad. This one's heading for it. You could go to 4 under if this goes down. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. A little too hard. Here we go, birdie putt coming up. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, come on. About 9 feet to the hole from here. Just a little bit aggressive there. Oh, man. And now this from 4 feet. Oh, almost in there. And sink this next putt and you'll grab that birdie. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, let's move on. Oh, he almost had it. All right, let's get to the next. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. All right, here we go. Let's get out of here. Tap her on in. And it is 2 under for our leader at the moment. Okay, now on to the 17th hole. This one's a par 4. Ooh, just tattooed that drive. Now Rose Zhang is up. This one's looking okay off the tee. All right, let's send it. Okay, there we go. Have a good tee shot. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Oh, come on, sit down for us. It's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Okay, that one's just barely in the first cut. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. I like that. Setting up here now for our third shot. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. And from the green side rough. Oh, no way. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. Oh, robbed there. All right, let's drop her in the hole. This to save par. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Oh, bad break. Okay, let's go. This one is for par. Just a little too much power. Oh, man. This putt's about 4 feet. This one's for the bogue. A little bit too firm on that one. And that will do. And let's get going. Give this a tap and we'll move on. Okay, 2 under par is the score to beat out there today. Let's see what happens here on the 18th. Oh my goodness, just annihilated that drive. Nicely done driving that green. You got an eagle putt coming up. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. Good little shot there. All right, and next up. Ooh, caught the down slope. This is going to have legs. I'll take those all day. And now Rose Zhang on the tee. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. Oh, man, you hate to see those ones go by. Almost perfection there with the chipper. Okay, let's do this. 13 feet. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Bit long on that one. This putt's about 5 feet. A little bit too much power into that putt. A little too hard. Here's an 8-footer. Ah, no good. Give this a little tap and we can move on. And just like that, that's another round of golf in the books. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon.